Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Allan. He is the president and CEO at Stanley Black Decker. Don, fantastic to have you here today. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Absolutely, it's great to be here, Judy.
An exciting day here. You're celebrating your 100th anniversary of DEWALT.
Yes.
So how are you celebrating this incredible milestone?
Well, actually, we started very early this morning. So we were up about 5 a.m. and we headed up to a construction job site in Midtown where the JP Morgan building's being constructed. And we were hosting a bunch of the tradespeople and construction workers that are working on that site. So they were coming off their shift or going on to the next shift. And so we were serving them breakfast, serving them coffee, giving them some DEWALT swag, and we were able to interact with them and talk to them about what they love about DEWALT, and also tell them that we're here to celebrate our 100-year anniversary. And it was just great to have that discussion with the people that really use our tools every single day.
And the celebration continued. You came to the New York Stock Exchange, just rang the opening bell.
Exactly.
What was that like?
We just rang the opening bell to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of a brand in DEWALT that's been around for an amazing period of time, as I mentioned, 100 years. And it's been known for innovation, productivity, and the power of technology. And so those three things was where it started in 1924 by a gentleman named Raymond DeWalt. And he's somebody that invented a tool called the Wonder Worker, which basically was a saw that could cut a variety of different types of cuts for a construction worker that improved the productivity of construction workers over 100 years ago. And that's been those staples have been in place for this brand over that entire time frame.
So talk to me more about DEWALT's mission, its core values, and how it's evolved through the years.
Yeah, so DEWALT, as I mentioned, really is heavily focused on first innovation. So how do I continue to innovate products that I can give our end users that make them more efficient and effective in how they do their jobs each day? We also look at things that can reduce the wear and tear on their body, like reducing the vibration of a tool, because a professional worker can use a tool for 6, 7, 8 hours in a given day. And so a lot of vibration can really cause physical issues for them. So we try to reduce that as well. And so the other thing about this is really looking at what's the latest technology going forward that's going to allow a professional construction worker in a job site to produce something in a much shorter period of time. And so that's been a core staple of this for 100 years. What we do now is we look at, say, okay, where do we expand the brand into other categories like outdoor professional landscaping, concrete pieces or tools that are used to apply concrete or cut concrete. We've put together cordless technology. So where before, a lot of these products were corded through electricity, air compressors, or even gas, we're cutting the cord on the job site, and we're using battery technology, which makes the job site even safer. And that was one of the things that Raymond DeWalt looked at 100 years ago, is like, how do I make sure that whatever I produce is a safe product for the user that's using it? And so that's another staple that we continue to focus on.
Now, DEWALT has pledged significant resources towards the Grow the Trades initiative.
Yeah.
What impact has this program had so far, and what future goals do you aim to achieve with this commitment?
Yeah, so about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, we decided that because there's such a gap in the trades workforce, there's about 500,000 jobs that are currently open in the trade space that there's a significant need for. And that's what we know of. The actual number could be much bigger than that. And so what we're trying to do is invest into what we call Grow the Trades. And so we go to the schools that actually teach people how to become a plumber, an electrician, a construction worker, and we teach them how to use our tools. And so they learn how to use DEWALT's product to apply those skills to whatever job they're looking to focus on in the trades. It's an area that many of our customers are focused on, we're focused on, because there aren't enough people to do a lot of these projects and initiatives across the country. And so we've pledged $30 million over a 5-year period of time. And we're about 1/3 of the way into that at this point. And I think after that 5-year time horizon's up, we're probably going to continue to invest, because this is an incredibly important aspect to ensure that we continue to build the population of tradespeople in the United States. And frankly, it's also a global issue. So as we think about countries in Europe and other parts of the world, we're going to have to develop similar programs as well.
Now, it doesn't stop there. DEWALT has donated $100,000 in tools to New York City trade schools. How do you envision these contributions supporting the next generation of trade professionals?
Yeah, so one of the things we do with this $30 million is actually give them tools and donate tools to trade schools so the students can learn how to apply a specific skill with a DEWALT tool. And so we decided to do a significant contribution or donation here in New York City because we're celebrating the 100-year anniversary. But we've been doing these types of donations across the country for the last 2 to 2.5 years, and we will continue to do that. And it's actually something that's important to the business model for our product, that it really allows people to build brand alliance because they see how amazing and innovative our tools are and how they actually help them be more efficient in applying that to whatever skill they may have.
So Don, 100 years for DEWALT, exciting milestone. Tell me, what can we expect for the next 100 years of DEWALT?
I think you're going to see a lot of the same for the next 100 years. And because if you think about the core tenets of what this brand was built on, as I mentioned earlier, innovation, safety, productivity on the job site, those are the things that people are looking for today as well. I do think as artificial intelligence, connected products continues to be more prevalent, you're going to see more and more of that technology go into our tools, and how do we connect that and gather data on the effectiveness of the tool and how efficient it's going to be. And I think that's going to be kind of a new wave of innovation and technology that we'll see over the next 10 to 20 years and beyond.
Well, Don, it's been wonderful to be a part of DEWALT's 100th anniversary celebration. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you, Judy. It was fantastic. I appreciate the time.